All right, we have our last spotlight for the session, and I'm excited to introduce this spotlight. And I just want to say that's been one of the most pleasant things about being chairman this year is seeing the spotlights and seeing the great things that are happening in our state in education. It's just really great. Yesterday I was talking to President Hart, president of U of A, and they pointed out in that conversation, she said, I just wanted to share this real quick. The U of A is ranked in the top 0.5% among the world's universities. Think of that, that's really great. But even more so, Arizona's all three of our universities are ranked in the top 4% of universities in the world. So that is really great and something to shine a spotlight on, I think. Okay, so today we have Stand for Children, and I'm going to turn the time over to Ed Sanchez, and he will then introduce the guests that have come and explain about Stand for Children and the hard work that they do in our community to improve education.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the committee. For the record, my name is Ed Sanchez, and I am the Government Affairs Director for Stand for Children. And as you may know, we are a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization with a mission to ensure that every child, regardless of zip code, is prepared for and has access to a college education. We provide support for education reform policy at the state and local level through advocacy, communications, and parent education. On behalf of Stand for Children, we are honored to be here this morning to be a part of this presentation to showcase education success stories in our local schools. I will now provide a brief agenda for the spotlight today. Mr. Claudio Coria is the principal of Alhambra High School and will provide a brief history of the school's parent-led tutoring program, which was created after two of our STAND leaders realized there was a great need in their community, and they came to us for help and funding support. Mr. Coria will describe how the program has improved the education successes and attitudes of his students. He will then introduce two students who are tutors in the program and how the program has played a positive role in their lives. Luis Acosta, STAND's Phoenix director, works closely with these parents and will provide closing remarks. Madam Chair, thank you for the time this morning, and now allow me to present Principal Claudio Coria.
Thank you. Just state your name for the record.
Good morning. My name is Claudio Coria, Madam Chair and distinguished senators. I'm glad to be here. My name is Claudio Coria. I've been principal of Alhambra High School and served there for the past 5 years. We have a great school. Part of that is our partnership with our parent community. Our parents have really been enormously supportive of the efforts. We weren't a very good school a few years ago, and I'm proud to say that we're turned that around. A significant part of that change has been engaging our parents in really meaningful ways. One of the things that we've done the past 2 years was to have parents part of the solution in helping our build a culture of positive support. And so one of the things that they brought to me was, you know, a lot of elementary kids need extra support with their homework. Parents sometimes don't know how to read English or can't understand the material. It's more complex. I know you have really smart kids, is what they told me. I said, absolutely. Their children go to our school. And so how do we connect both these great resources, our intelligent kids and our very eager to learn elementary partner students? And so that's how it came about. We've done this for the past year and a half. It's been enormously successful, not just because our students not because elementary students are gaining that academic support, but also our own high school students are really learning about leadership, of selflessness, supporting of others, caring for others, really building those mentoring relationships. That's been a huge culture change in our school, and I'm so proud of that. I'm so happy to work with Stand for Children, the parents in our community. They care a great deal, and as a principal, it just makes my day such a great experience to know that as a leader of a school of 2,800 adolescents, 9th through 12th grade, we're making a difference. Alhambra High School, Phoenix Union High School District is part of the solution. I'd now like to introduce two of these fabulous student leaders. I'm going to introduce Anthony Orduña, 11th grader, and also Giselle Castro. They would like to share a few things with you as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Chairwoman Allen, members of the committee, my name is Anthony Orduño, and I'm a tutor and a student at Alhambra High School. I first became involved in the Stand for Children's tutoring program when I joined my high school's National Honor Society. I was a bit hesitant when I first heard about this because I've never really worked with children. And then my friend Giselle over here told me that she had a lot of fun doing it last year. But I was still a little iffy about it. So I decided to join. And then she was right. It was so much fun. I'm so glad I got involved. It's amazing. The most prominent thing I've noticed while tutoring these children is growth, whether it's going to be in their academics or in their relationship with the tutors. For example, I tutored this young boy named Victor, and he was really struggling with reading, and so I was assigned to him as a tutor. So after 6 months of helping him with his reading skills, constant reassurance, telling him, if you don't know a word, just try to sound it out. Don't just give up. You can't learn if you give up. His reading skills have improved greatly. He reads faster now, he knows his sight words, and he knows how to sound out words better. Also, there's this young girl I tutor as well, named Gabriella, and she's super shy, one of the shyest girls you'll ever meet. She was standoffish, she didn't really interact with any of the tutors. Whenever a tutor would try to help her, she would just sit there quietly and not really do anything. So I was assigned to her, and after months of her getting to know us and us getting to know her, she's opened up to us. There's no more hassle for her to cooperate with us. She's more interactive with the tutors. She's more interactive with the other children as well. And so the growth I see every day is one of the most rewarding aspects of me becoming a tutor. Of course, none of this would be possible without the STAND parents, Lucila Maldonado and Norma Chavez. Thank you. Whenever I am volunteering, they go out of their way to make sure that everything is all right, that I'm comfortable, and if there is a problem, they rush in and try to solve it as fast as possible to make sure everything's okay. The way that these STAND parents make sure that both the tutor and the student are feeling comfortable and welcome makes me feel extremely valued as a tutor. The parents also make it more fun for the children by having them play little educational games like word bingo or math flashcard races and stuff like that, with little prizes as incentive, like these little bottles of slime, which I love and the kids love. But these games are meant for the kids, but I also have a lot of fun with them too. Also, the people associated with the Stand for Children are always friendly, and that's a refreshing change from the negativity that some of these kids may experience on a daily basis, which again, I highly value. All in all, the positive support given by the STAND parents and the organization constantly makes me feel welcome, and it makes me look forward to help these students learn and grow. Madam Chair, members of the committee, thank you for this opportunity to address you, and I truly appreciate it.
Oh, Anthony, thank you. That's a great story, and mentoring is the best thing, and it really makes that the young girl you were talking about, she really learned that you cared about her, and plus that she gained the confidence that she could do it because you believed in her. I really appreciate what you're doing, and thank you so much for coming today and be willing to share your story. And I'm just so encouraged when I hear the different things that we're doing to improve education. One-on-one is the way to do it because we're really educating everybody individually, right? And so by targeting an individual and helping them, that's really great. Is there any other comments that anybody would like to make?
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you for doing it. And if you don't know what you're going to be, you might want to be a teacher.
Get into that.
Yes, Senator Pancrazzi will definitely recommend that to you. Thank you so much. If there isn't any other questions, then we'll call for the young lady to come. Thank you, sir. Good morning.
Chairwoman Allen, members of the committee, my name is Giselle Castro, and I'm a tutor and student at Alhambra High School. So a leader is one who inspires, who makes a difference and directs others onto a righteous path. I believe my mother acquires all those qualities. Through this organization, Stand for Children, my mother is able to employ those leadership skills in a manner that has made a difference to many children and families. She was given a chance to empower her vision. A vision which consists of distributing aid to those who seek and opportunity to those who desire it. Although the vision started small, Stand for Children has continuously supported her program every step of the way. They have proven to be sincere, credible, and find ways to help students.
Excuse me.
Because of the ongoing support received throughout the past year, my mom's humble vision has turned into a great success. Students who once desired to help others and make a difference are now able to lead in that direction. As for the children, they now have a virtuous leader who directs them to their essential destination. Not only has my mother grown as a leader, but she has inspired me to follow in her footsteps. My mother raised my sister and I with the belief that giving should be more than receiving, so becoming a leader is the perfect fit for her. She fills the room with smiles and laughter, takes into consideration the needs of the children and what it will take for them to succeed. One of the goals my mother wished to accomplish included the tutors. She wanted to place them in a position in which they would walk away with meaningful lessons. As a tutor myself, I can say without a doubt that was achieved. From the start, I imagined myself to be a positive influence on the children. However, they turned to be an influence on me. Their need of guidance showed me how important it is for them to have someone who directs them and takes them into consideration and reassures them that they are capable of overcoming their difficulties. It has brought joy to me knowing that we're making an impact on the children's lives as well as their education. I am proud to have been a part of it. As for my mom, I am truly so proud of her. Witnessing the happiness that this program has brought upon my mom motivates me to find my purpose and someday experience that same satisfaction. In the future, I hope to make her as proud as I am of her. We are exceedingly thankful for the support Stand for Children has provided. Without them, this journey wouldn't have been possible. Madam Chair, members of the committee, thank you for this opportunity to address you regarding the success we've had with this program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you for coming, and thank your mother.
Yeah.
I want to recognize the mothers that are here today. Are you her mother? Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Let's give a hand to the mothers and to these young people. Thank you so much for what you're doing to help these young people. I know that it does make a difference in their life and in yours as well. So thank you for coming today and sharing this. It just does all of our hearts good to see what's happening out there. And we need to know it. You know, we won't know it just being here. So it's good for us to bring you in and find out what is happening in our schools. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions for the young lady? Okay, thanks.
Chairwoman Allen, members of the committee, my name is Luis Acosta. I am the Phoenix Director at Stand for Children Arizona. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for allowing us this great opportunity to present to you a great district partner in Mr. Coria and our two amazing tutors along with our amazing Stand leader parents. With our organization, we've realized that empowerment of parents is the most critical thing in changing around students and their student achievement, student outcomes, and whatnot at the local level. So within our organization, we have these two absolutely rock star parents, in Norma and Lore, who have just gone above and beyond. They looked at the local school district data. They realized that there was a necessity for supplemental support outside of the classroom, and they took it upon themselves to craft the proposal for Stand for Children and bring it to us to help them, to help further their vision of providing this extra resource for the students, not only within their communities, but the students at large. So this amazing student tutoring program blossomed from the first semester when there were just 10, maybe 15 students that would take advantage of it, to now where we have about an average of 45 elementary school children who turn out, and sometimes we don't have enough tutors, and the moms are the ones that have to take it upon themselves to give them that supplemental support. So it's something that has really taken off within the local community, and it's something that is just a beautiful thing that has just blossomed over the course of the last year and a half. You see, when Stand for Children, when we go out into the community and we focus our efforts on parent engagement, parent education, we really look at taking parents who've never had an opportunity to have a formal, proper education and giving them the tools to go above and beyond and to really take their ideas and whatnot and turn them into action that positively impacts the lives of children at every level, be it at the elementary school level, at the high school level, or even at the university level. And we work to figure out how to streamline the process so that children can help children and parents can be involved. A few weeks ago, I was walking out with Norma and Laura, and we were walking out of the tutoring program, walking to the parking lot, and I turned to them and I asked them, why? Why do you continue to do this, knowing that it's such a huge commitment? It's taking away time from your families. It's taking away time from your children. Why would you want to do this? Why? This is a four-hour daily commitment. And they turned to me and they said, Luis, we didn't have this opportunity to have this great education. We just didn't have it. But just because we didn't have it does not mean that we are not going to do everything within our power to make sure that our children have that opportunity, and that the children within our communities have that opportunity. So that is just something beautiful that comes from the local level, something beautiful that impacts our children every day. Madam Chair, members of the committee, this is a victory for education, and this is just one of the smallest victories, not even smallest, this is one of the most amazing victories that Stand for Children has been involved with at the local and state levels. Madam Chairman, members of the committee, at this time, I wanted to thank you for this opportunity, and I am open to any questions regarding the tutoring program or any work that we do at the local level.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. This has just been great. I do have a question. Would you like to share some of the other projects and works you might be involved in to Stand for Children besides the tutoring program? I'd like to hear them if you'd like to share them.
Yes, absolutely. We recognize that there's a great need for a streamlined college process for high school students. So we've developed a program which is allowing students to come to us at our local office, and we are helping high school students from 9th till 12th grade, any grade, 9, 10, 11, or 12, come to us with their questions regarding the application process, the FAFSA process, how they should map out their college careers, what courses they should take. Another thing that we're doing that we constantly do within different school districts is parent workshops. We educate parents on the different levels of school leadership, school district leadership, how boards work. We educate them on parent-teacher conferences. We educate them on the AZ merit test. I mean, it's all about parent education, parent engagement, and making sure that the parents know that they are 1/3 of the entire pie that goes into educating students to make sure that those students that they have in their homes have positive increased student outcomes, and they are on a pathway for either college or JTEDs.
Thank you. Any other questions you'd like to ask? Okay. Thank you so much for being here today. It's great I didn't know what Stand for Children, what you do, and so now I do. And so this is great. And keep up the great program for the mentoring. And moms, thank you again for what you're doing. That's really great.